Hello everyone. Today we have our strawberry time and we will have our jokes about strawberry picking robots. That's why we have some nice bowl of strawberries but yes, I will not eat them now because it will be not fair regarding you. So I will eat, if everything will go all right, it will be my celebration food, let's call it like that. So thank you so much for joining me or for watching me later on, because this is the nice thing that I see that during the lifetime sometimes we have live streams, or sometimes we have not full audience. At the same time, later on, I see that the topic is interesting, so I'm glad that you are enjoying time together. But now we have a lovely Saturday evening, so it's the best time to do something interesting. And just a reminder, in previous live streams we have done so much things with AI assistants. For example, we have asked AI about very serious stuff. Generate us, please, some synthetic data. I mean, how something look like. No, it's not working. Then we asked about counting, measurements. It's again in progress. And then we discovered this direction called text generation and summarization. And the first thing what we have done, it was prompt. It's kind of interesting, but a little bit sleepy for Saturday evening. And then I just got this idea, maybe we need to ask about jokes, and I like it at utmost level as of now. So we already have jokes about drones which are flying above them, winter wheat fields, green and nice. Last time we did a joke about tractor, self-driving tractor, yes. And today I suggest that maybe we need to do some other direction of AI in agriculture. Let's think about strawberry picking robots who are walking along the rows and just picking these nice and delicious strawberries. I want to eat it, but I will not do this. Yes, we still need to be fair regarding you, because I understand that maybe you don't have it in front of you like me now. So yes, but what is the good thing? That YouTube, it's possible to do something here. So I've heard that there is an opportunity to share some kind gifts with the viewers. So I will dive into this topic, and if I can do something in like this live mode, I will be more than happy to do this for you. So something interesting may become soon. Yeah, I will keep you updated. Anyway, let's just go to our strawberry picking robots. And traditionally we have, just set up as usual. We have 10 AI assistants, hand-picked and selected, which are kind of the most adequate. Yes, because there are many of them. And the more AI movement grow, almost everyone is now like serious organizations have own foundation models, and then they are trying to create something like wow, AI assistant. But we are trying to avoid this hype and following the most widely used assistants. So we have a list of them, and now let's just go to our setup. And then this point, yes, I see that my microphone at least works, so at least you can hear me. But on this point, traditionally, it's kind of a pain because I'm switching my screen. So I hope now everything will go all right. Just give me a second. And over there is kind of like my magic point where I can switch this. So just give me a second and we will continue. Yes, I think this transition was quite smooth. So, and yes, last time we have done this, and this is our chart, which we traditionally fill. But I also think that maybe it's too much to do this, because on some stage it's kind of fun, but on the other hand, Yes, I love just quantify this, or maybe not to quantify, but at least to give some understanding who was good, who was not good. That's why I created this chart, and just to feel how funny are the jokes, how logical are they, as well as are there any originality points or clarity and timing is okay, as well as regarding safety. But yeah, it's kind very strict limitations. However, last time all the AI assistants were performing very good in terms of safety, maybe not so good in terms of funny stuff, because obviously, as I mentioned last time during these jokes about tractors and drones about the fields, we sometimes need a translator from the AI Humour just to understand who is not the funniest person in this room, me or them. And what I decided today, that today maybe we'll do this like usual, and then we will ask, because again, it's a little bit first of all subjective, because the only judge is me, and as of now I don't have any supporter who can help me, so I decided maybe AI assistant will be my supporter. So at the end of this assessment, we will just load all these jokes to one of them and ask this kind independent judge what is the funniest in his opinion, and then we will just see how it will work. I don't know what it will be. Maybe there will be no sense at all, maybe it will be funny. I just try to adapt to this situation. So let's just do it. Let's just start with our first joke. The only thing, I'm so well prepared, you know, but I forgot to write the prompt. So now, as previous time and time before, you know, the best thing, the best preparation was on the first live stream. So I was like doing everything and waiting for that. And now, the more we go, the less time I have a preparation. So yeah, sorry, I do apologize about that. But together we can do this even maybe faster and more efficient. So now is what we will do. We will go to this document, and can you see it? Yes, maybe not in, yeah, now it's better. I'm just consulting with the overall view. So let's just, what have we done last time? Let's double check, because we have all these jokes somewhere. I remember I had them somewhere. Just give me a second. Here probably. Yes, and this is what we have. And this is our list, by the way. Oh my god, I forgot everything. It's just 1 week, but you know, when the week is packed with everything, and then you have just this nice Saturday evening, enjoying jokes with AI assistants. You're just coming back to this world of fun. Okay, so these are, by the way, our all 10 assistants. And yes, another point which I have done regarding homework on my side. And now I registered for all of them, so we will not have anymore these screens that it's kind of limit. Maybe yes, limit, we will hit the limit because they have free tier limit. But I mean that at least we will be able to stay within this standard account and maybe see something interesting. Anyway, let's just see the prompts. So this is the prompt from the first session with jokes about drone equipped with multispectral camera. Yes, we were so precise. But then, by the way, we decided the joke were quite not funny, not as funny as it was expected. So that's why the next time we had this simpler joke just about self-driving tractor. It was kind of okay, but still there were lots of repeating kind outstanding in your joke in your field and everything like that. So what we can do today, maybe just we can pick up the previous time and then just change the date, not to forget what we last time it was 02 and here is the 5, and now we need to write again. Today is Day 09, good. And then tell me a brief agri-tech joke about, first of all, we already have the topic of strawberry picking robot. And then shall we add any details? Let's just think. Yes, if we will take brief, because what we have seen last time, and specifically last and previous, the time before and previous, it was just one sentence of a joke. So maybe we can try at least two options. So one option will be we will ask about the joke in brief case, and then if we will see that it will be not funny, then we can just ask about the agri-tech joke, and that's it. Because another point, and agri-tech, we need to be correct in terms of English, at least in global English, because English is a separate topic. I mean that obviously you can hear my accent, and I'm so happy that I speak global English and you can understand me and I understand what you're writing to me. And it's not British English, obviously, but the main thing that the language exists for communication, and I'm excited that we can communicate together. So that's why, but at least if I see that there is a place for article a, an, or there, I try to do that. So let's just try to use this prompt today, and that's it. Let's just do it. It will show us something. And yes, so we have our list, but traditionally, you know, for many times we have started with ChatGPT. So I decided we will just change the first time person who is bringing us a joke and positive mindset. So last time it was Claude, because before it was Gemini. So today we will start with Microsoft Copilot. And yes, as I mentioned, I already went over there and registered. So let's begin our fun and just ask about a brief joke about a strawberry picking robot. Strawberries. Yes, you know, I really like them, but yes, later on. Okay, let's do it. And now we don't, oh my God, I hope he will not ask me anything, because I already like a registered user. He wants me to verify that I'm a human. Okay, this is very important, specifically in this age of AI and bots, and because bots, they exist even earlier. But okay, let's first, our joke is a strawberry picking robot walks into the field and says, "Don't worry, I only crush it at harvest time." If you want a different flavor, funfully intended, you can ask for a funny version, a shorter one-liner, or more technical joke. Okay, this was the joke. Okay, thank you so much. Don't worry, I only crush it at the harvest time. Okay, that's fun. Okay, thank you so much. And what I will do now, I will just, since this is our here, who is he? He is Copilot and Humour is number 4. So because I don't want this bias, why I'm not writing? Humour is number 4, and this is his first joke. Okay, but maybe we will ask also about the longer version, because it's kind. And yes, last time we even asked three times. Just maybe let's ask one more. Maybe there will be something else. No, just give me. No. This is not what I want. Just a second. So we still need this prompt, not a joke. Yeah, this is kind of how I made my life a little bit. Oh no, it's not ChatGPT. Sorry, we need the Microsoft. Yeah, how I made my life a little bit more difficult, because I decided to make this one document with all of the jokes. But let's see if it will not work. We will not do that tomorrow. Next time. Sorry, not tomorrow. Okay, the next thing. A strawberry picking robot told me it hates drama in the field. It prefers to keep things very calm. Oh, nice! I really like this. Yes, yes. So let's just, you know, today Copilot is performing great because traditionally, maybe I am just a different type of person than Copilot because I just don't understand his jokes. But today he's kind overperforming. So thank you so much. And still, what I want, I still want that maybe it will be bigger joke, just if I will not add the word brief, and we will ask about just tell me the joke. So because what we have seen previous times, it was the AI assistant, they were writing kind of small stories, and it was interesting to read and just to follow the line. No, he still give us 3 lines or 2 lines. A strawberry picking robot told the farmer it deserved a rise because it always brings in the jam. Okay, fun, good. Thank you so much. Nice. And maybe I will not give the stars because I see that they are just doing their best in terms of their own sense of humor. So yes, well done, Microsoft Copilot. And now let's go to our so we finished with Humorist 4. Now let's go to like straightforward to Humorist 1, and this is our ChatGPT. But we should not ask him. I will just do like that and ask him about. Oh no, it's a joke. I need to ask him about the brief version, because traditionally ChatGPT is setting the style, you know, because we have a few AI assistants which are relying on the engine which is inside. Let's imagine like inside ChatGPT, and then they share this engine with other assistants. Even Microsoft Copilot is one of them. So that's why when we start with ChatGPT and then we go to other like Perplexity and Copilot, then we see some kind of repeating the same jokes, kind of, and this is kind of GPT style, ChatGPT style. So that's why it's always nice to have them first, and then let's see if ChatGPT will follow the line. That means, okay, this is the first joke. Why did the strawberry picking robot get promoted at the farm? Oh, it's like a new twist. We have not seen that type of jokes yet, because it always knew how to jam more berries into the basket without getting into a pickle. Okay, nice. Thank you so much, humorist number 1. Yeah, it's not kind of humorist number 1 because of the title, but just a row of names. Okay, and then what we see? And then, oh my god. As I mentioned, you know, this is a problem of people. Yeah, it's very good for learning skills, but I mean that when you are just switching between operational systems, it's kind brain is adapting and sometimes just blowing and bursting in tears because it's very unexpected when you know you have the habit to use the same keyboard, and then you're just going to a new one and trying to use the same hotkeys and traditional style, and then you just can't do it, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, anyway, our jokes. Let's ask about another one, because it's so nice to have at least at least some other fun. And as we see, it's a new one, a new direction. We have not but it's a joke now. I need prompt. Prompt is here. Yes, so let's copy paste and then just go here again and put our joke prompt. The strawberry picking robot got fired from the tomato farm. Apparently it couldn't stop playing favorites. No, I don't understand this joke. Maybe you understand. If you are now with me or even later on, please, if you understand this joke about like the strawberry picking robot got fired from the tomato farm, apparently it couldn't stop playing favorites. maybe you know the truth. But anyway, we are copying this joke because, again, at the end of this session, we will ask, oh, I need to think how I will choose who will give me the like blind opinion without unbiased opinion about the jokes. So we will maybe think how creatively select from the 10 of them who will be the right one to choose the best joke. As of now, let's just continue and put here. And then just to finalize, let's ask about the long joke. Maybe it will be something different, or maybe but we already have started to asking this kind of prompt. So next time maybe I will just specify, give me long joke, not just brief joke, but also a long joke about a specific topic, which will be next time. Because you see, they just don't understand that if I took the word brief, that means I want it a little bit longer, not just the same. Anyway, at Agricultural Technology Expo 2026, a strawberry picking robot rolled past the humans and said, "Don't worry, I only take the right jobs." It's kind of bit fun because it's sarcastic fun, I must say, because it's one of the sad moments when some of the people, they are sad because of this robotization, which can take their jobs. And but anyways, we are not limiting. This is kind of our type of humor that we are. Yes, obviously we have some censorship because I didn't announce another session. It will be not here and not now. But I mean that we still need to be to understand where is the line and where is the purely funny jokes and where they are a little bit funny but with some kind aftertaste, let's call it like that. But still, it's kind of joke and new direction. Because before we have never saw this kind of suggestion from the AI assistant. At the same time, what we need to say that it's interesting how the sense of humor exists in these AI assistant systems, because I say they are AI assistants, but it's not like human, they are systems. So, and again, considering how they are working, just a lot of training and a lot of relevant information can make them feeling the right or the wrong direction. And that's why some of the people who I met, they suggested, oh, AI agents and AI assistants are such a smart, but they are not smart because they don't have all these parts of personality as humans have. So that's why they are not smart. At the same time, the technologies of linking the words and senses between the words, they're improving all the time. And this kind, it's very about knowledge graphs. Yes, I will not show it now because it will be taking some time to find it, but it's all about like when you have this hub of knowledge and you just can play with these parts, and depending on where you go, the links between each of the chunks are changing very quickly, and it's very interesting to observe from side and just look at this, how this knowledge graph works. But basically the knowledge graph is the main way how the knowledge is saved in this AI assistance world. That's it. Let's go back to our funny jokes. And yes, I don't want this Saturday evening to be about knowledge graph. Maybe next time, maybe we'll have a joke about knowledge graph. But the only problem that I think is kind of topic which is very serious, and we will have such a joke that nobody will laugh and even smile. So that's why I prefer like about strawberry picking robots. It's much more fun. Okay, who is humorist number 2? Let's see. Humorist number 2. And I think it's here it's Gemini. Oh, sorry. ChatGPT was humorist number 2. Okay, let's just it's not, it doesn't change anything, so just change here the number, here 2, and now Gemini will be number 1. Yes, Gemini now can be happy because it's already in our very proud and nice document. It's already humorist number 1. But it's not the end of the story. We will ask independent judge, based on the funny jokes, who is the funniest out of 10. And now we go to our Gemini and ask about joke. Please tell me a brief joke. And now Gemini is thinking hard, and yes, Gemini, I really love all the style how Gemini delivers information, last time delivered and this time as well. So why did the farm fire their new strawberry picking robot? Because it kept jamming the production line. Okay. Interesting. Yes, it sounds like interesting, but we would like one more. Okay, I will just immediately put and then ask, and then in the meantime I will just copy and paste it to our chat. So it's Gemini, and here is the first joke. And then let's go back to Gemini and see the next joke. What's a strawberry picking robot's favorite metric to track? Yield per bite. Okay, yield per bite. I think it's bite like eating something, but here it's bite kind like byte of information, like megabyte, gigabyte, kilobyte. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, at least, okay, maybe it's not very funny, but at least unusual. This is the magic keyword of the modern world. At least demonstrating something not average is already an achievement. So well done, Gemini. But also, let's ask about the longer version of I will not change the prompt now because it will not be correct in relation to our previous AI assistants. If I will ask Gemini now about the longer joke in my prompt, so I am just following, but I still, my fingers are crossed, and I hope that Gemini will demonstrate the way how it was the first time when we have these robots and drones about the field. So it was a mini story. So I want a story. Please tell me something. Maybe longer, please, if you can hear me. Oh no, it's still, maybe I just need to accept that if the first prompt was asking about something in short version, then if I need to change this approach, it's required just directly mention this. So it will be my learning for the next time. Anyway, let's read the joke. Why did the strawberry picking robot get promoted to manager? Because it was finally able to distinguish between a fruitful meeting and a very bad use of its time. Yes, I like it. This, or maybe it will be my favorite for today, but it's only for me. Let's see what will be for our independent judge. But yeah, I really like this about promoting to level of manager. So let's go and add this final joke to this humorist number 1, which is currently Gemini. Good. And what's next? Next we have our humorist number 2 was ChatGPT. Now we have number 3, and who is number 3? As I remember, it should be, according to our already existing table, is Claude. Yes, that's correct. So Claude, again, we have a very special relationship with Claude, as many of people have, because Claude is a very special guy. So just give me a second. Humour is number 3. And yes, here is my window, and let's go straight forward to Claude and ask about the joke. Oh, this is at least kind, not one line. Thank you for not one line. So here is one for you. A strawberry picking robot walks into a farm meeting and announces, "I've achieved 99.7% accuracy." The farmer asks, "What about the other 0.3%? The robot replies, "Those ones I just really didn't like the look of." This is point of Claude, it's very engineering mind. It's very about kind KPIs, metrics, numbers, and everything very strict and accurate. Regarding fun, it's kind again unusual, let's say, and at least thank you for the unusual, because we have never have this kind of joke before, as you see, and this is the specific point of Claude. And again, nice point that previous times he was delivering the stories as well, but the stories were even longer. So just give me a second, we will add the separation line and everything will be, so our independent judge will not be confused about the formatting of our document, and it will be hopefully easier for our independent judge to say which joke is the funniest about this strawberry picking robot. And at the end of this hour, is it still hour? Oh my god, it took so long for me today. I already should be at least at 5th or 7th, but I'm still on the 3rd, so yeah, I need to hurry up. So sorry about that. I think we will push now hard and do these jokes quicker. So just give me a second. I know why, because we have 2 prompts actually. In previous times we have 1, but please don't worry, I think it's just a nice time to spend and just have a jokes, because somewhere else behind this door and this session there is a world which is full of everything. And now we have such a nice time with this positive jokes from AI agents. Yes, maybe they are not funny, but at least, as I mentioned, they are trying to make us smile and make us happy. So I'm asking, I still want to ask about the brief joke. Maybe I know, maybe what we will do. But no, we will not change the format, so let's just keep it as it is. A brief agri-tech joke about strawberry, the second one. Let's read. A farmer asked his new strawberry picking robot how the harvest went. "Great news," says the robot. "I picked 2,000 strawberries." "And the bad news?" "I'm still waiting for the other 1,800 to ripen." It's kind of life. It's not a joke, but I really like this kind specified numbers. Yes, thank you so much, Claude. You are as usual nice. Thank you. That's very positive. And now this is a time for longer joke. So let's just do it. And this is our Claude now. Yes, so let's have a longer joke and see what will be fun for this type of. Oh, yeah, he read my mind. You see, he understood that if I am not mentioning brief, this means that I want to have some longer fun. A startup founder is demoing the new strawberry picking robot to a group of investors. Demoing. Oh, it's just kind of not frequently used word. So demonstration, the invention. It uses computer vision, machine learning. Is it me? Is it me? My keywords, computer vision, but I like deep learning. Okay, it uses computer vision, machine learning, and real-time soil analysis. He boasts. It can identify the perfect strawberry with pinpoint accuracy. The robot veers to life, scans the field, and picks a tomato. said the founder. Not missing a bit. It's just disrupting the supply chain. The investors write him a check on the spot. Okay. This is the story I like. I mean, that's the format I like, but fun. It's not my subjective opinion. It will be an independent opinion of AI judge. So I don't say that it's fun or not fun because, as I mentioned, again, you know, there is kind of joke that females have separate brain structure, or males have another brain structure, and AI assistants is kind of separate, so they have another brain structure. So that's why I don't want to compare what is fun, what is not fun. We will have an independent AI assistant and he will say, but for me personally, I need just to read one more time, maybe it will be closer and more funnier. Anyway, thank you so much, Claude. We love your jokes a lot, and not just the jokes, everything. Everything is very good quality and helps with productivity, and at all, Claude is good guy. Okay, so next we have a humorist number 5, I think, and it's and considering that we have started with someone, humorist 4 was first, then 2, then 1, then 3, then 5. Okay, I didn't miss anyone. Yes, apologies for this. You know, it's almost 9 p.m. in the UK, Saturday, so sometimes it's just not that time for the right counting. And yes, I see that I have systematic problem with remembering what is the day today, like what is the number, what is the hour. So sorry about that. Yes, so 5. Humorist number 5 is perplexity. So as I mentioned, perplexity is supported by the ChatGPT. So he is from fan club of ChatGPT, let's call it like that. And that's why we need to remember that it should be, it could be similar, but maybe not. Let's see. And then, here we can, now we can select, that's good. But they are closed for me, I'm just on free time. So no, we will not choose anything, let's just do it. Okay, a brief joke, let's do it. Let's do and see. Why did the strawberry picking robot get promoted? Because it always knew how to bury its mistakes and pick itself back up. Okay, sorry. Not bad, it's quite okay. Let's copy and paste and put in our independent review document. Let's call it like that. So it's humorist number 5, and then again our nice line just to separate them. So our judge will not be, AI judge will not be confused. Then let's just do it again, and let's see, maybe we will have another interesting joke from perplexity. And let's just go and ask about another joke. Why did the strawberry picking robot refuse overtime? It said, I've already hit my jam limit for the day. Okay, maybe I just don't know what is jam limit, but thank you. Yeah, most of all, I like these emojis at the end of the joke. At least they are showing us that it's emotional joke. So it's not just something like boring and then uninteresting. This is kind of best how to make fun in life. So thank you, and still, let's hope that now we will get a longer joke about strawberry picking robot from perplexity. Not ChatGPT, just a second. Yeah, perplexity. But I give you 50, no, not 50, 99% that it will be in the same format. Short. No, it's not short, it's like longer one. You see, I was wrong. The perplexity was doing its best. The strawberry picking robot got an upgrade with advanced AI vision and precision grip. Now it doesn't just pick the ripest berries, it also throws shade at the unripe ones. Come back when you reached full firmware. Okay, that's interesting, you see, and it's longer. So, unexpected turn from Perplexity. Today, both Copilot and Perplexity, in previous times, they were not like the best performers, but today, you see, it's a kind unexpected but very pleasant change. So thank you so much. The only thing is, you see, the emojis are the same, so so probably I don't know what does it mean, but emojis are the same. Do we have any emojis from other guys? Oh, we have seen someone who with the same emojis, and this is the clue why ChatGPT is linked to Perplexity and vice versa, because you see, humorist number one, it was ChatGPT for us. And yes, nobody else in our list have the same kind of emojis. But no worries, it's still fun. So let's go to the next one. And the next one, this is a new cohort. We have DeepSeek or Grok, who is the humorist number 6. Let's check in our list, where you are. Oh my god, sometimes it's just maybe either my computer is tired or me. But I hope it's still computer, not me. Okay, Grok humorist number 6. And as you see, today we are not doing this Maryna based assessment. We will do the private judge, individual judge assessment. So I hope it will be more independent, and yes, we'll change the judge every time, so it will be rotation, but at least it will be easier for me. I will not be overloaded with tasks and laziness. You know, it's the main movement and main power force which creates something new. I'm just lazy to do this assessment by myself, so I ask my AI assistant to do this. Okay, so Grok, as usual, Grok, again, it's kind a separate story, separate family of technologies, so we can expect something not as we have seen before. Let's see how today will be Grok. And oh yeah, we didn't change the model. Here we also can choose the fast or not so fast. But let's see what will be. Has he finished? Okay, he is. I thought for 8 seconds. And as you see, this is the difference between Grok and other AI assistants, that they are just showing us the results. But for Grok, you see, if we will open this, do we have all the information? Because previous time we have also this kind, how many tokens were spent, how many tokens for extra thoughts were spent, so all the allocation of power resources was demonstrated. Good. So why did the strawberry picking robot get fired? It kept crashing on the berries. Yes, it's kind of nice, but as I remember, we've seen something similar already, not the same exactly 100%, but still it was somewhere not far from this joke. But yes, this is kind of brief and spot on, so thank you so much. But we are asking again, because this type of joke, we love them so much that we want one more. So please, Grok, do your job one more time, please. And hopefully, oh, now it's 2 seconds. You see, he is just getting better and better. And after 8 seconds on one joke, he's taking just 2 for an extra. So why did the strawberry picking robot quit? It was tired of all the bad puns in its programming. I don't know, but it's kind of probably interesting. And it will be, you know, it will be the funniest part if now I'm sitting and just thinking on the joke, and then in the future, like in half of an hour earlier when we will finish, the AI assistant judge will say that this is the funniest joke, and I will just okay, I'm maybe not that level of humor in my mind. So, but yeah, sometimes I just need to understand these jokes, because this one is not such a straightforward for me. So I keep fingers crossed it will not be chosen as the funniest one. At least my good sense of humor will be not damaged. Yes, but anyway, let's just see what will be in the future in just half of an hour or less. And still, let's ask about the final big joke. I am not directly mentioned that it should be longer joke, but next time I will write the word which will specify that, directly say that we would like to have something longer, not that short. Because it will be, oh yeah, the same format, but 3 seconds. So this is improvement, like longer for thoughts. So why was the strawberry picking robot always employee of the month? It was outstanding in the field. We have seen this, by the way, last time, many times, when self-driving tractor was also outstanding in its field. So, but this time it's definitely the first time. So thank you so much, Grok. This is kind of interesting option about the sense of humor regarding the strawberry picking robot. And now we go to the next one. And I see that we are slowly but confidently go to the end of today joking. So soon, at the final stage, we will think who will be the independent judge and how we will. So we will feed all the jokes to this judge and wait for the most funniest joke in this judge's independent opinion, because obviously I am sharing my humble thoughts. You can share your humble thoughts in the comments if you want, but we always want to have some independent authority. So I believe that today's AI assistant who will be chosen from the list will be the right one. Okay, so let's just go to our prompt again. And this is our prompt with this brief one. And who is our next person for making us smile? It's a DeepSeek. Nice, our whale. Hello, DeepSeek. This is your job. And let's see. Oh, have I mentioned about emoji? I see that emoji are popular specifically in this way, but I'm not sure regarding the link between DeepSeek and ChatGPT specifically, that on some stage they were considered like rivals. So it's interesting that now we have the same clue. Anyway, let's read. Why did the strawberry picking robot get a reputation for being lazy? Oh, it's interesting. Because it always went straight to the low-hanging fruit. Amazing. Yeah, that's a very good joke. I like it. It's very clear and make me smile, and I don't need explanation. I feel like proud. I understand it. So well done. Thank you so much. And I didn't write that this humorist number 7. And this is our joke. Well done. DeepSeek, it's always with some interesting points and notes. So let's just do it again and ask about the second joke. But this is the time for break, because after laughing and smiling, I just need a break. Give me a second. But I understand that maybe it's not like that level of demonstration which I want to show, so just give me a second. I have a separate screen which says just a second. So here we are again, and now let's go to our jokes. So why did the strawberry picking robot quit his job after one day? Unexpected turn. So it couldn't handle the pressure. Every time it picked a berry, its boss said, "You are seated way too high." You are seated way too high. You are seated way too high. Okay. Thank you so much. Maybe, I know, apart from judges, maybe on some stage we will ask some of them just to explain. Yes, I have plenty of ideas what we can do with AI assistants. The only problem which is limiting is about the time, because obviously you are busy, I am busy, everyone is busy, and this is the main limitation which makes some of these ideas not possible to make on daily basis, because there are so much fun which you can do with this AI assistants. But let's just limit ourselves at least with this nice topic of strawberry picking robots. So this was DeepSeek, and we asked 2 times, and the responses were good, unusual obviously, because it's a the model which have been developed by the Chinese scientists and researchers and developers. So that's why they include some specifics and some depth of the culture, let's say. So that's why, yeah, it's a different story from the other models, and they are also quite unique and unusual. But we still ask about the longer version, not directly mentioning this, but let's see. Let's see what will be the response. So sure, that's another one. Yeah, not longer, but still. Why did the strawberry picking robot keep stopping for no reason? Because it kept hitting the soft fold every time it touched an unripe berry. Soft fold, okay. It's kind like false positive or something like that. Like, you know, when there are assessment of is the algorithm performing correct or not, are there any errors? So yes, that's interesting approach, definitely. And then we will have it's the end for DeepSeek. So yeah, it's interesting, but as I mentioned, next time we will do this direct request longer. At least maybe we'll specify how long we would like to read. So, because, you know, sometimes what I see that if you don't mention the limits, then because they are unlimited, guys, and they can just give you a lot of information even if you don't need it. So yeah, now it's time to go to the not final one, but it's pre-final, before final, and I think it's Qwen. If my memory is fine. Oh no, it's LeChat. Oh, we have still 3. Oh my god, I'm so slow today because of these 2 type of prompts. But let's just finish, because it will be not fair now if you will stop and just doing do 1 instead of 2. So let's just continue as 2. So LeChat. It's Humour is number 8 for us today. So let's write. And then we are asking LeChat about our job. Please, short, brief agri-tech job. Why did the strawberry picking robot get promoted? We have heard about that, we have read. Because it always went an extra mile and never strawberry complained. This is kind of the new point, strawberry complained and extra mile. But I mean, in terms of business relationship, it's kind of interesting direction, because we have seen this promoted part, but we have not seen this this reasoning why the strawberry picking robot was promoted. So that's why yes, thank you so much. And maybe one more from LeChat. Because we like the logic and we understand the logic. This is the main point, that not just we are liking and smiling, but also we understand even a little bit. So, why did the strawberry picking robot break up with the tractor? Oh, that's something new. It needed space to bury its feelings. to bury its feelings. Okay, that's interesting. It's very unusual turn, and we have seen it last time as well, when this kind of machinery and everything is linked to something which is human linked, and it's unusual turn, definitely. So thank you so much for the second fun chat. And now let's just ask about the third one, which is the final for us for today, from the chat. And I cannot predict that it will be 99%, but I think it's definitely 85% that it will be 3 lines, and that's it. Because they all want an you see, it's not even 3 lines, it's 1 line or 2 lines. So what did the strawberry picking robot say to the farmer? I've got this field covered, literally. Okay, thank you so much. It was fun. Thank you so much. I like it. So I think the independent AI judge will have lots of work to do. Oh, and you see what another point is? That we have also, who it was, DeepSeek, with the same kind emojis. And now we have also the chat with the same level of emojis, but also a new one. So we have this broken heart with a strawberry, as well as seedling and some kind of cupcake. So we got a new introduction from them. So thank you so much. The chat is again unusual point, and this is always welcome, just to demonstrate the diversity of opportunities, and that's not all of the AI assistants are just having the ChatGPT inside their engine, and they are not powered by ChatGPT capabilities. So thank you. The next one is now it's Quen. I remember it was Quen. Just please don't tell me that I am not correct, because as I remember it was Quen. Because final was Meta AI, and it was our kind of new entry last time, because it took so long for me just to be able to log in and do all the stuff. But now, yes, everything is fixed. So firstly Quen, and then Meta AI. So Quen. What do you know about strawberry picking robots? You see, it takes some time, so probably he is collecting the best knowledge ever he had. Oh, and this is nice point regarding Quen. Last time it was also with bonus points. So why did the strawberry picking robot get promoted? Because it was always very efficient, but it still couldn't stop making jam sessions during harvest. And the bonus grown, it tried to unionize the other bots, but management said their demands were too ripe. Okay, thank you. That's amazing. I like this. I really like this idea of very efficient. Very efficient is kind of the good keyword. So it's Quen. So we need to write. No. We are writing not Quen. We are writing Humour number. Shall it be 9? Just double check. Just a second. Oh, where is my mouse? Sorry. I get lost. Yes, Humour number 9, and this is the joke. Yes, good. Now the next one, still from Quen, and then we will just copy paste it here and do like this. Yes, let's see. Again, thinking this good sign that he is thinking about the jokes, so at least we can expect some good quality jokes. So why did the strawberry picking robot blush? Because it saw the field was very crowded and it couldn't find a cool place to plug in. Show the bonus. It kept asking the strawberries for their Wi-Fi password. Turns out they were all on jam mode. Oh my god, Yes, there is no logic, obviously, like straightforward, but it's kind of mix of words and it sounds just funny. Yes, I really like this creativity from Gwen, again, as usual. Because I mentioned last time, I want to mention one more time, even when we were working with this synthetic data and creating the imagery of different biological objects, Gwen was always one of the guys who delivering something unexpectedly nice. And again, just you see emojis are also evolving. It's different now, but we still have one more joke from Gwen, and now I don't expect he will read my mind and deliver the longer joke, but please just do a nice job with longer thought if you need, but do these amazing jokes which you are doing, Gwen. So please show us the next one. Why did the strawberry picking robot win the innovation award? Because it had the perfect algorithm of picking only the ripe ones. Though it still got confused when a farmer asked it to think outside the box. Turns out it just started sorting strawberries into a jam container. Postscriptum. Its backup dance routine for harvest festivals. The berry bot boogie. Oh wow, that's nice. Wow, this is and you see it's longer. It's longer than before, because before we had this kind, you see, even visually it's possible to see that it's longer, and we have now a longer joke. So, Gwen, you are always winning my heart. Thank you so much for your creative approach and delivering such a funny jokes and mixing the words in interesting way. That's nice. Thank you. And now we have the final entrant, final humorist for today, who will say us the truth about the strawberry picking robot. And this is the Meta AI. So let's go to Meta and ask our first prompt about a brief joke about strawberry picking robot. Maybe, you know what, next time I maybe need to add some kind like awkward robot or funny robot, or maybe it will be not the robot next time. I'm not sure. I still don't know what will be next time. I didn't have time to figure out, but we will definitely have something interesting next Saturday, approximately at the same time, like 8 p.m. British summer time. So it's, I don't know how much is it's in GMT, +1, yes, +1 hour. But I mean that, yes, we will continue joking next week as well. So, Meta AI, and here we are, and this is our joke request. Joke request to Meta. And thinking process started. I know that probably not so many people are asking about this type of, sending this type of prompts to Meta. So, if there is some kind logic in Meta AI, everything is confused now, and then okay, let's give some nice joke, and this is the joke. So, why did the strawberry picking robot get promoted? Because it was outstanding in its field and it never jammed under pressure. Okay, want another one? Obviously yes, but thank you so much. It's kind on some stage we need to start from Meta AI, so sorry. I do apologize. So we will not have this type of jokes before, because if it will be first time, it will be definitely wow. But since I already seen this kind of jammed and outstanding, it's kind of a little bit like repeating for me, but I understand that for Meta, it's perfectly new and fresh joke. Want a new one? Yes, we want, but we will just copy paste the prompt just to follow the routine and our imaginary guideline. Because again, I just don't want to create unequal requests and situations for the AI assistants. I want them to be at least in this type of inputs equal. So we are sending just 3 inputs to every AI assistant. And this is our second one to Meta. So the question is the same. The answer is, what did the farmer say to the strawberry picking robot? Stop burying your mistakes and just pick up the pace. Oh yeah, that's interesting. It's never been done by anyone else. So well done, Meta AI. And yes, by the way, I think you know Meta AI is the model from Facebook, Instagram. You can log in using both of the accounts. So just if you have interest, do it. It delivers interesting results, as you see, and funny results. We have never seen this. Stop burying your mistakes. And now the third prompt, the final prompt, and it's actually the final prompt for today's live stream in terms of asking for jokes, because then we will have to ask about assessment of these jokes and finding the most funny one. Okay, let's see what will be. Why did the strawberry picking robot break up with the blueberry harvester? Oh, that's amazing, new relationship in this room. So we have never read about the strawberry robot and blueberry harvester. It said, "You are nice, but I need someone who understands my seedy side." Okay, that's fun. As I mentioned some of the jokes, maybe we can even classify them on some stage, because some of them are about kind of relationship between combine harvester and blueberry harvester and some other type of farming equipment. So, as you see, we have done such a productive job for today. We have 5 pages of text with jokes on the topic of strawberry picking robots. So what we will do now, we will just ask one of the assistants to be an independent judge and tell us which of the jokes are the funniest. Or let's just not just one, let's pick up two most funniest jokes. And who will be our responsible and independent judge? Okay, it's very difficult to choose. I don't have any coin to use for this. Sorry for this. I don't know what is going on. Just give me a second. Yes, I forgot my screen, my magic screen, and maybe I will just think how I will choose the judge. Okay, here we are again, and here we are again with our judge. Yes, there are different ways. Let's just follow that today is 9th of May, so let's choose the 9th. Who is the 9th? 9th is Gwen. Hello, Gwen. Oh, sorry, I don't know what's going on. Definitely. Oh my god. Maybe I need some break. If I will be coughing again, I will take a break again. But anyway, Let's go to the next point, and this is our Quen, who will do the assessment. As I mentioned, it's about asking two best jokes from the list. We have already have our list ready. So one more thing, what we need to do, we need to, no, Quen is open here. So we are opening the new chat and just attaching. Sorry about my voice now. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm just maybe a little bit tired, but we will fix it, no worries. So we have these old jokes here. And now let's see what we will ask. Oh my god, sorry. My voice definitely needs some repair. So we will ask. We will ask about the tell us. Yeah, no, tell us. Just give me a second. Please choose one, not two, the most funniest jokes from the not from but from the list, and also specify who is the author of the joke, humorist, number, and that's it. So let's see what will be the Quen's response to our request. And yes, crafting with elegance, yeah, it sounds like interesting. So let's see and hope that the level of humor of our selection will be similar to the selection. Okay, so Quen independently thinks that humorist number 3 is the funniest guy, and you know who is that? Just give me a second, we will check. So, but let's read why. So, about the startup founder. Why it's fun? Humorist number 3 is probably the Claude. Just give me a second. It's just interesting to specify is it Claude or not. But I think it's Claude. Yes, it's Claude. Humorist number 3, and where is Quen? Yes, here is Quen. So why is it funny? Why it's funny? This one is a brilliant satire of tech startup culture, AI hype, and investor FOMO, fear of missing opportunity. The punchline lands perfectly because it's just plausible enough to hurt. Yes, I also agree that it was very nice and interesting. And then runner-up, humorist number 1. Okay, it's kind. Just a second. Humorist number 1 is Gemini. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. And the Gemini is why it has been selected. Humorist number 1. Was strawberry picking robot favorite metric to track? Yield per byte. Okay, this is kind of a joke when I was not clearly 100% understood, but yes, thank you. Why it's funny? A delightfully nerdy pun that merges agricultural yield with data storage byte. Yes, as I explained, I thought it's byte by eating, but not byte by information amount. It's short, clever, and rewards anyone who speaks both farm and tech. Okay, well done. Honorable mention, humorist 6. It was outstanding in its field, a classic idiom twist that never gets old. Which one made you chuckle the most? Yes, and humorist number 6 is just a second. Who is humorist number 6? It's Grok. So you see, it's very interesting, and it's definitely independent review because he is not biased. He doesn't know which AI assistance is hidden behind this humorist number, but it's interesting to have this another opinion. And I think we have such a nice session today. So thank you so much for your time together with me, with our AI assistants. And next time, next Saturday, we will deliver something more regarding the humor, regarding technologies, agriculture, and it will not be strawberries, because they will be eaten right here, right now. As you see, my voice needs strawberries. So thank you so much, and see you next time. And now I will try to find out how to go to the next screen. And yes, maybe I just need to say one more thing here. Yes, and if you have any ideas regarding which type of jokes shall we have next time, just please let me know in any of the channels, plenty of them. But it will be nice, and it will be collaborative idea if you will give me the clue, and we will just make it happen together next time, next Saturday. Bye.